Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. Today I'm going to do a comparison video for you on Ryobi's two different sets of drill and driver. Ryobi has two different sets now that you can get. And I'm going to read you the model numbers here because they're kind of crazy. They have the PCL 1200K2 and the PSBCK 01K. The PCL 1200K2 is the entry-level brushed system. And the other one, the PSBCK01K, is the new HP brushless system. Now, the entry-level system is currently on sale for $99. Its regular price, it says, is $129. The HP system is on sale for $149 with a regular price of $159. I have owned this set for over a year. I bought them when the HP kit came out initially at $139, so it's gone up a little bit. These usually can find for about $100, so that price is about current. Usually you can find them on sale for that price. Now, what am I going to do here? I'm going to show you four different criteria to evaluate the two systems to let you know which one is right for you. What you need to know is I'm not comparing other brands here. We're comparing the Ryobi HP system to the Ryobi entry-level system. And one other caveat I have is I will not be doing any reading of the specs on the box to you, things like that. I'm going to give you a link to both of these kits on the website where you can read all that specification stuff. I'm going to give you my actual use cases because I've owned both of these kits for a very long time. So because I've owned both kits for a long time, I think I can give you some real-world use cases to help you decide which kit is right for you. Now, one other caveat I got to tell you here, you can see this guy here is an old blue drill. There's not much different between this one and the current drill that comes in the entry-level drill and driver kit. I just don't have the entry-level drill because this guy's 20 years old and he's never failed me. I'm going to be honest, that's what I love about Ryobi tools. They allow you to keep using this stemmed battery that they've never changed. So an old tool, you can swap out this old battery, get a brand new battery, which this is, a new 2 amp hour, put it in, and you're good. That is one of the best things about the Ryobi line. I think the Ryobi line is great for DIYers, homeowners, craftspeople, things like that. And that's why I want to do this comparison for you all. I'll explain to you all of the uses for them as a homeowner, a DIYer, what I think they can do, what I think they may not be properly built for, and then you can decide for yourself which kit you need. Now there's four criteria I'm going to talk about. The first one we actually already touched on, and that's price. Now obviously right now we're at $99 and we're at $149, so that's basically a third more in cost. I still think that $149 is a good price. I think $99 is a great price because with each kit you're going to get a charger and you're going to get two 1.5 amp hour batteries. So you're getting two drills, two batteries, the charger, and this bag, which we'll throw over there. So in each kit you're going to get two drills, two batteries, a charger, and a bag. So that's a good deal. But is it better for you to get the HP kit or the entry-level kit? Well, let's talk about the other three criteria, and I think that will help you decide. The first thing I want to talk about is the build quality. And to go over build quality, I'm going to move the two drivers in. We'll put the two drills out because, well, one of them's a little older. The two drivers, I'm talking more the exterior and ergonomics here on build quality. I want to talk about the internals and the motors and the build quality of those in the next step when we talk about performance. But on the exterior build quality, both of them are very good. To be perfectly honest with you, the rubber and the plastic on both seem to be about the same. I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't notice much of a difference. The plastic, they're mostly plastic. These are not $250 kits. These are $150 and $100 kits. And this plastic is very durable, and they've put this little rubber stuff where your hand goes, which is actually very nice for the impact when these things are actually impacting. I'm going to call the build quality, now Ryobi says the HP system is a better build quality, And when we get into the internals, that might be true. But right now on the exterior, I'm going to call it a wash. I think, if anything, the older tool might feel a little bit more sturdy. But it's bigger, which we'll get on in a minute. Now, the next criteria I want to talk about is the performance and the battery life. And we can throw build quality into this a little bit as well, because you're going to find that the HP system has a brushless motor, a new technology brushless motor, and the entry-level system has the common old brushed motor that honestly has worked and we've used for years. Now, what does a brushless motor get you, I guess, is the real big question. You're going to get a slight uptick in performance, and you're going to get a slight uptick in battery life. Are you going to notice it? Well, if you're a homeowner and you're just going to take this, put it on your bench in your garage and use it 2 or 3 times a month, you know, to hang a shelf in the garage or to fix a deck railing on your deck, you probably won't notice it, because either one of these kits will do those jobs fine. If you're going to start building decks and sheds in your backyard, the HP system might show you a little bit more battery life and a little bit more performance. And obviously, I would say internally here, you got a little bit better build quality with the newer technology in the motor. So build quality and performance, I think the HP kit does get a slight uptick, but I don't know if it's enough to make me spend an extra $50 yet. But there is a third criteria that I'm going to talk about right now that I think is amazing, and it's the size and weight. Look at these two systems here. Now they're, you know what, to be fair, let's pull the batteries out so we're not getting a difference in battery giving us a different size. They are literally, they literally are the same exact height, within millimeters of the same height. And they're kind of the same width. The HP is slightly narrower, but look at the size of the heads on these two tools. I'm going to be honest, guys. The website claims a 30% smaller form factor and 23% lighter. To me, the 23% lighter is the biggest deal, and it is absolutely what I would say is the biggest difference of all of the criteria we've talked about. This lighter size allows you, if you're going to hang cabinets in your basement, say, it allows you to work above your head for a longer period of time. There is an obvious difference in weight when you pick these two up. It's the same with the drills. This drill is not that much difference in size to the current drill. You know, it's mostly just the Ryobi green now instead of blue. And as you can see, again, the head is much smaller. All other things about being equal, but they've shrunk the tool. They've shrunk it about as much as they can shrink it. Now, Ryobi has given us the same battery for life and has said that they're going to keep using this battery, and I love them for it. You know, if you've watched my videos, I love this, because what that allows us to do is put a new battery on an old tool like this old 20-year-old blue drill. That's great for homeowners and DIYers because we don't burn our tools out. But somebody's going to make a comment down below, and please do go ahead and make the comments, but somebody's going to say, well, Milwaukee makes them smaller. They have the 12-volt systems, and they do. This video is comparing two Ryobi kits, so go ahead and make your comments if you want to talk about some smaller 12-volt systems. I do agree there are smaller systems out there that would be lighter. Just be aware that Ryobi, keeping the battery, has to make the tool the size they have to make it for the battery. And that's going to make the Ryobi 18-volt 1 Plus system slightly larger in some tools, which, you know, it's something that I accept because they make 200 plus tools now, 275 tools, and they all take all of these 18-volt 1 Plus batteries, and they will forever. And I think that is worth a few extra ounces here and there for this battery form factor. Now, who are these two kits for? We just talked about 4 criteria. Obviously, price goes to the entry-level system. It's cheaper. But are the other 3 criteria worth it for you? I'm going to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just buying either one drill or this kit, we're talking about the kits today, but if you're just buying something to put in your garage to use around your house because you just want to have a drill in the house, get the entry-level system. It's more than enough for a homeowner. They're excellent tools. This is proof in the pudding right here. I've had this one in my house for 20 years. It works like a champ. All of these drills have been knocked off my bench. I'm clumsy. I've knocked them all off the bench. I've done it more than once. They're still running fine. So these will work for you if you're a homeowner. If you're a DIYer, a craftsperson, somebody like me, a woodworker. You know, woodworkers, you know what we do with drills mostly? We drill pilot holes and then run 1.25" number 8 wood screws. That all of these tools will also do just fine. You're now at the point, do you want to spend the extra money for the lighter weight? That's the decision you guys would have to make if you're in the DIY system, or if you're a homeowner and the lightweight is important to you. But the real deciding factor at this point is, do you want the lighter tool, or are you like, I'm not going to use it enough to matter, I'll buy the heavier tool and save the money. If you're going to be building decks in your backyard, some sheds, whatever, get the HP system because you will have a little uptick in performance then, and your arm will thank you for the lighter tool. So that's my take on these two kits, guys. I think they're both great tools. I think they both have a purpose for everybody. You know, I didn't go into all kinds of drilling holes in 2x6s to show you that they can do it. Trust me, for homeowner DIY type work, all of these tools will run holes through a 2x6 for you literally all day long if you have as many batteries as I have here. You know, really some of those things where somebody says, this one did 72 holes. You know, what battery did you use? Because you could do more than 72 with a bigger battery. So that really isn't that great of a test. You know, they'll all drill a hole in a 2x6, which is about as far as a homeowner is going to go for the most part. So that's my take on these kits, guys. I hope that helped you. I hope it does make you make a decision one way or the other. If you do go out and get one of these kits, post down below. Tell me which one you got and why, and did this help? And if it did, please hit the like button. And as always, thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Have a great day.